Welcome to yoga on the beach in Mauritius. I packed my microphone, so I thought I'll finally use it at the end. I've actually been really sick. I had like a cold and then I ended up getting an ear infection, even though I hadn't put my head underwater. So I still feel like I'm talking to myself in my ear. So besides that and a slight runny nose, excuse me, in my voice, but I couldn't not do it, especially for packing my microphone the whole way. So I just thought we would do like a quick little flow while I'm here. I'm going to do it beginnerish, but anyone can do it. And then we're just going to do a little flow, but it should be slow enough that if you've never done yoga, you should be able to follow as well. So I hope that you enjoy it, and I feel like the soundtrack is enough as it is. Also, obviously, I'm a little bit more unstable, so things that I do will be more unstable than what you would do at home, so you'll be completely fine. So if I fall over, just have a laugh. Okay, so coming to the top of your mat, sitting with your legs in a cross-legged position, sitting up tall, so feeling those sit bones connecting to your mat, sitting up tall, shoulders back, chest open, your gaze is forward, and then closing down those eyes. Taking deep breath in through the nose, letting the belly fill up with air and allowing that breath to come back the same way. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. Allowing yourself to arrive here on your mat, feeling your body connecting to the mat, connecting to the space around you. Not worrying about where you should be, what you could be doing, should, would, planning ahead. Just allowing yourself to be here now. Settling into your body. Hearing the gentle waves crashing in the background. Allowing peace and calm to wash over you now. Be thinking of a word for today that you would like to embody. It could be peace, stillness, confidence, patience, joy, happiness, calm, energy, whatever it is, thinking of that word now. And just setting an intention that you are going to create that for yourself today. Gently opening up the eyes. Bringing the hands in front of you, interlacing them, pushing them away, rounding into the spine, dropping the head. Inhale the arms up to the sky. And exhale over to the right. Inhale to the left. I like to speed here. And exhale to the left. Inhale, releasing those hands, interlacing them behind you, pushing those arms away, opening up the heart. Taking those hands over to your right hip behind your back, wherever you can. And then tilting your head to that side. Inhale to center, release, and exhale, taking it over to the other side. Inhale to release. Bringing those hands in front of you, interlacing. Let's go again. Rounding into the spine, dropping the head. Inhale to the sky. Exhale to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, interlacing them behind you. Inhale to open up the heart. Exhale, taking the hands over to the right hip and tilting the head to that side. Inhale to release the head, release the hands, and exhale over to the left. Inhale to center, releasing the hands, bringing them in front of you. Inhaling them behind your head gently, just gently resting those fingertips on the back of your head. Inhale. Exhale to twist to your left. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center. Bringing your hands to heart. Taking a deep breath in. Extend the arms up to the sky. Exhale to bring that right hand onto your left knee, taking that left hand behind you, gentle twist. Inhale. Exhale, hands go up to the sky and back down to heart. Inhale up. Exhale to twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale to center. Inhale. Exhale to twist. Inhale. Exhale to center. You're going to place your hands on the ground, so placing your left hand into the ground, inhaling the right arm up, and exhale to lengthen. Make sure you're trying to pin that back shoulder blade back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Placing that right hand onto the ground, inhaling the left arm up, and exhale to lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back to center, shaking off your sand. Bringing those hands onto the mat in front of you. So coming into tabletop, which is all fours. So your wrist should be under your shoulders and your knees should be under your hips. So from here we're going to slide our sit bones, which is those bum bones. We're going to slide them up the wall, as if you're sliding them up the wall. So you're tilting up. So inhale, slide the sit bones up the wall, drop the belly, open up the heart. Exhale, round into the tailbone, round into the back, drop the head, cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Just gently lubricating that spine, getting it ready and mobile for your class. Then coming to stillness, and then making any movements that feel good to you. So I like to just it's almost like as if you got a hula hoop on if you're standing, and you're just kind of making gentle circles in the cat-cow position. Doing any movements that feel good to you, that your body needs. Okay, coming back to stillness. So from here, we're going to tuck our toes and we're going to push back to downward dog. So downward dog, your biceps are facing forward. So I want you to turn your elbow, turn the arm so your elbows are facing the back of the room. Your fingers are wide, spread out wide and really gripping, pushing into the mat. Your toes are tucked under and you're pushing back. Arms are straight, biceps are forward, triceps are back. I keep a gentle bend, well, big bend into my knees because my hamstrings are so tight. So bringing that bend into the knees if you want to, so that it helps you bring into that triangle shape. Otherwise I would be a rectangle. Your gaze is through the ankles or the knees. Your head is relaxed. You should be able to say yes and no. It's coming into your downward dog. Breathing here. And then walking the hands back towards the feet. Taking your arms out to the side. And then coming all the way up, hands to heart. Okay, stepping to the top of our mat, we're going to do Sun Salutation. So we're going to keep a space between our feet because for women, our hips are more triangular, so we can't stand together because we'll put a lot more pressure on our hips. So we're going to keep a space between our feet, and we are going to always keep that for Tadasana or any standing poses, just so we have a very big base of support. So making sure that your feet are connected to the mat. So visualizing a triangle that is inverted. So you're going from your big toe to your small toe, to your heel and back to your big toe. So you're fully connecting to the mat, to the ground, feeling that you are connected, stable, grounded. You should be able to close your eyes, visualize that inverted triangle, and feeling that you are supported and connected to the ground. Okay, so this is mountain pose, Tadasana. Gaze is forward, shoulders back, chest out. Arms are alongside your body with your palms facing forward. So we're going to start with our hands together, bending slightly into the knees. Inhale, the arms up. And then exhale to come into a forward fold. So bending into those knees, coming into a flat back, allowing your head to drop. Coming into your forward fold. So bending the knees, head is dropped, arms are gently resting next to you, feeling that stretch up your hamstrings. Then you're going to inhale, sliding your hands up your shins, that's halfway lift, or flat back. Notice I have made my back flat. And you exhale to place your hands onto the mat, coming into a plank position. And then you're going to inhale here, and then you're going to drop your knees, your chest and your chin, and then pushing into Cobra. Just make sure you're relaxing your bum in Cobra. We all tend to squeeze, relaxing it. And if you've got any back issues and you need to come here, that's fine. So doing what feels good to you. You're going to push back onto your knees, tuck the toes, and push back into downward dog. Inhale, that right leg up, three-legged dog. Place that foot forward towards your hands, as far forward as you can, coming into a runner's lunge. Dropping the back knee just for a second. And then pushing that back foot to meet the front, keeping a bend in the knees, taking your arms out to the side, flat back, inhaling the arms all the way up, and exhale, hand to heart. Okay, going on the other side, keeping a bend in the knees, inhale the arms up, exhale to fold, inhale halfway lift, exhale to plank. Inhale here, exhale knees, chest, chin, inhale to Cobra, exhale to downward dog, inhale the left leg up, exhale coming into a runner's lunge, dropping that back knee, and then stepping that back foot to meet the front, knees are slightly bent, inhaling all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart. Okay, we're going to do the same thing now, except without resting that back knee down. We're going to do a crescent moon, so a crescent lunge. Okay, so bending into those knees, hands to heart. Inhale. Pepe wants to come here. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale that right leg up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Now you're going to rest that back knee down, but you're going to untuck the toes. Then you're going to inhale the arms up and exhale to sink. So your gaze can be up at the sky, but don't crunch your neck. Almost like you're gazing about a 60-degree angle. And then just sinking as far forward as you want for your groin. If you can't take much, just staying where you can. So if you want to stay here, you can. Depends on what you want for those hip flexors. So easing back, placing those hands on the mat, tucking the toes under, stepping that back foot to meet the front, keeping that flat back, inhaling the arms all the way up, exhale to heart. So you should be feeling a little bit, getting your heart rate up. I know I am. Okay, let's go on the other side. So bending into those knees, bringing your hands to heart, inhaling, exhaling to fold, inhale flat back, exhale to plank, inhale, exhale knees, chest, chin, inhale to cobra, pushing back to downward dog. Inhaling the left leg up. Exhale to runner's lunge. Dropping that back knee, untucking the toes. Inhaling the arms up. And exhale to sink. But notice I'm not sinking, like everything is active. So it's just sinking a little deeper, but everything is active. Easing back, placing the hands down, tucking the toes, and then pushing that back foot to meet the front. Arms out to the side, inhale, all the way, hands to heart. So from here we're going to do little flows. So we're going to start with our warrior one, because you might not be aware of these. Starting with your feet with that space in Tadasana. We're going to take our right leg back 3 steps. So 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps behind itself, all 10 toes facing forward. Your hips are facing the front edge of the mat, the short edge. Your back heel is down. You're going to bend into that front knee. Inhale the arms up. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears. Bending into that front knee. So your body is straight. Gaze is forward. This is coming into your warrior one. Bring your hands to heart and stepping to the top of your mat. Doing the other side, the left, taking 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps behind itself, heel is down, 10 toes facing forward, hips are facing forward. Inhale, bending into the front knee. So you'll be breathing through your nose for these. I can't. So I'm breathing through both. Bring your hands to heart and then stepping to the top of your mat. Okay, so warrior 2. Taking a big step back with your right foot, turning those toes to 45-degree angle. Placing your hands on your ribs so that you can rotate the body to the long edge of the mat. Float the arms to 180, and then bending into that front knee, your gaze is over your front hand. And just making sure your knee is tracking with your foot, because we have a tendency to do that. So using your muscles to push away. And just checking that your back arm is actually in line with the front. And then allowing this front forearm to come onto your front thigh, bringing that back hand over, coming into your side angle, and trying to pin that back shoulder back, so opening up that heart again. Feeling that stretch up your side body. And just noticing any negative thoughts and turning them into positives, like I can't do this, I can't do one more breath. Just start saying I can. Coming back up into Warrior Two, bringing your hands to heart, turning the toes at the back to face the front, and then stepping to the top of your mat. So the other side, stepping a big step back with your left leg, turning those toes to 45 degrees, placing those hands on your ribs, rotating yourself to the long edge of the mat, floating the arms up to 180, and then bending into that front knee, making sure your arms are even, trying to bring that back arm up. We often forget about it. Checking the tracking of your knees. Gaze is over the front hand. Breathing deeply. Bringing that front arm onto your front thigh. Back hand comes over into your side angle. Coming back up into your Warrior Two, bringing your hands to heart, turning the back toes to face the front, and then stepping to the top of your mat. We're going to do high lunge now. So I like to say high lunge is like Warrior One, foot is further back, heel is up. So let's try and go into that. So keeping that space, taking a big step back with the right foot. Whoops. Keeping the heel up. So usually we would inhale the arms up first. I like to bend straight into that front knee after that heel is up to remind me to keep that heel up. Back leg is straight, so you're pulling up on the kneecap and this quad to straighten that knee. Bending into the front knee, reaching with the arms all the way up to the sky. Bringing those shoulders away from the ears, so coming into your high lunge. From here, we are going to do a twist. So we're going to drop that left arm back, bring that right arm forward, and we are going to gaze to the left. Come into a closed twist. Bringing those arms back up to center. Bring your hands to heart and stepping to the top of your mat. So on the left side, we're taking a big step back, keeping the heel up, bending into that front knee, inhaling the arms up, releasing the shoulders away from the ears, straightening that back knee, back leg, and then taking that right arm back, bringing that left arm forward, coming into a twist. Your gaze is to the side. Bring your hands up, back to heart, stepping to the top of your mat. So we're going to go from tree into high lunge now. We're going to test ourselves. So for tree, let's ground into our left leg. Bring that right knee up, take it out to the side, and then allow that foot to land wherever it lands. So you can be ankle, calf, knee. We don't pull up anymore to get our foot into position. We let it land where it lands, hands to heart. Your gaze is forward and find something that's not moving. So it's your point of focus, your drishti. And then you're visualizing that your pelvis is a bowl of water. So if I just hang out, I'm going to pour the water out the side of my bowl. So you actually have to be active into both hips. So you're pushing it in. That leg is activated, pulling up on that kneecap, standing up tall. So we're going to try go straight into our high lunge. So bringing that knee forward and then stepping back far, heel is up. Inhale the arms up. Then from there coming into your twist. Bring your hands up, bringing them to heart, and stepping to the top of your mat. Okay, so now we're going to do tree on the other side. So grounding into the right foot, bringing that left knee forward, taking it out to the side and allowing it to land where it lands. Activating into both hips, standing up tall. Using those muscles in those feet to stabilize you. They get quite a workout. Bringing that knee forward, taking that foot back, heel is up, bending that front knee. Inhale the arms up, coming into your high lunge. Then dropping that right arm back, left arm comes forward, coming into your twist. Bring your arms back up to center, hands to heart, stepping to the top of your mat. Okay, so we're going to make our way onto the mat. I like to do half a sun salutation to get us there. So bending into those knees, hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, stepping into your plank. Dropping the knees to your plank. And then pushing yourself back to hero's pose, which is actually really good for digestion and constipation. So if you need to, sitting in this after you've eaten, just gently closing down the eyes, taking some deep breaths here. And then coming onto one bum cheek, bringing the legs around, and then placing your feet onto the mat. Your arms are alongside your body. We're going to go down mindfully onto our back, so vertebra by vertebra. Resting your head onto the mat, and then bringing both knees into your chest. This is Apanasana, also good for digestion. So bringing your knees to your nose to your knees. So trying to bring your nose towards that little gap. Hugging your knees to your chest. Just closing down the body. And then allowing your head to rest on the mat. I want you to pull your right knee into your chest. Allow the left leg to rest flat on the mat. So feeling that into your inner thigh slightly. And then pulling that knee almost under your armpit. So getting deeper into that inner thigh, hip flexor. Bringing that knee back into the chest, bringing the other knee to meet it, grabbing hold of that knee, holding that knee into your chest and allowing the right leg to rest flat on the mat. Taking that knee under the left armpit. Bringing that knee back to chest, and then taking that leg out onto the mat as well, so that your left foot is in the left corner of the mat, right foot is in the right corner of the mat, your arms are alongside your body with your palms facing up. Releasing your shoulder blades if you need to, and just making yourself 5% more comfortable. Closing down the eyes, taking some deep breaths here. Just thinking back on that word that you wanted more of today. How do you feel about it now? Do you still feel like you want the same word? And do you feel like you've already got a little bit of it back? Maybe you've already started just from moving your body, it's just started bringing in a little bit of that. If you want to change a word, you can. Feeling into that now. Thinking how you can bring more of that word into your day to day, but how can you bring more into your life every day? We all say we don't have time, but we actually do. We just don't want to shift things around. We don't want to make the time, because we've all got it. We just need to shift it. If you really want something, you'll make the time. You'll shift things around. You'll stop scrolling so much. You'll get outside. You'll move. You'll create. You'll give yourself the gift of time and space and energy and expansion. So what do you want? What do you really want? Now know that you are worthy of receiving that and having that. You have the permission to have it all, to do it all. You don't need to look outside of yourself, you need to look within. Holding on to that vision, that thought, that feeling. Taking a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Gently tapping your thumbs across your fingers. Making circles with your wrists and your ankles. Inviting gentle movement back into your body. Bending your knees so that your feet are flat on the mat. Inhaling your right arm above your head, and then rolling onto that right side, bringing that arm under your head like a pillow. Resting on your side. And then, if you can, keeping your eyes closed, pushing yourself up into a seated position. If you can't, that's fine. But when you come up to your seated position, just closing down your eyes. Placing your hands face down onto your knees, sitting up tall. Finishing how we started. Taking a few deep breaths in. I am worthy of my own time. I am worthy of creating. I am worthy of peace. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And gently fluttering your eyes open. Namaste. Thank you for joining me on my earlogged yoga session. I hope that you find this as peaceful as I did.